Hello everyone, and this is Crota coming at you, giving you game number 3 in the series between EmalFan and Worker. I kind of teased yesterday, not saying how many games is in this series. This is actually a best of 5 series. This was the finals from the Gcup 2016, I believe May 23rd? No, 22nd or 21st, over that weekend, depending on where you hail from. Anyways, let's go ahead and break things down. Worker spawning as the yellow orc on the bottom left-hand side of the map. Meanwhile, EmalFan spawning as the blue human over here on the top right. This is going to be Secret Valley, a map that generally favors orc players and their high hit point units because of the fountains of health in the corner. At least this used to be the case many years ago. That was Grubby's analysis of this particular map. But I believe as maps stay in the map pool, players start to develop additional strategies to combat what they see and what they commonly go up against. So it may be the case that this is no longer an orc favored map, but we'll see. Second thing I will say is I will only probably be able to cast one game today. I am on, well, double duty in terms of taking care of my kids, and I will be, we'll have to go ahead and pick them up. Long day at work, so maybe only 15-20 minutes worth of casting today. As well, I really don't know how long this game is. If it's an hour-long game, well, I might have to split it up into 2 parts and go pick up my kids. Anyways, let's go ahead and break things down now. Archmage already gonna go ahead and clear out this 5-3-3 creep camp. Gonna do a really easy job of it. First, taking down those Gnoll Assassins because of that medium armor, and then following it up and taking out that Gnoll Overseer. Now, the big problem is that the Blade Master could have enough time to actually get into position, but it looks like he is not going to go and try and go for that either. Gloves of Haste was picked up, which is a very powerful item, normally stolen by the Blade Master if Worker wanted to try and do that. Instead, a tome was picked up here, damage now being absorbed. Blade Master gets, oh, beautiful steal by EmalFan, getting the last hit on that Gnoll to get to level 2. It is very important that the Archmage gets to level 2 early, as that Brilliance Aura really doubles up the, or not really doubles up, but really increases the number of water elementals that you see in this matchup. The Archmage now going to be making its way back down over here to the bottom left, and oh, I do remember back in the days when Archmage, the Brilliance Aura was not a flat regeneration. It was 100%, 200%, 300% mana regeneration, and in those games, well, the Mountain King could continuously throw Storm Bolts and never run out of mana. That is how broken that original Brilliance Aura was. Now, it is, I believe, 1 mana a second, 2 mana a second, 3 mana a second, or 0.75, 1.5, 2.25. And for normal casting units, that is about 100, 200, 300%. It just is nowhere near as strong when on heroes. Now, what is going to be happening here? You can see that the militia are doing a great job clearing this out. One of them really putting his back into it and ends up almost getting taken out. Meanwhile, Archmage has double boots of speed. Not quite sure how or why that happened. Perhaps an item was picked up from somewhere else. That would have to be the case, as the footmen are now off in the corner. All right, Forest Troll Berserker gonna get taken down. Archmage picks up a Slippers of Agility, 1 pair of shoes, or what? I guess boots of speed. Well, I guess it's 3 pairs of shoes, 2 for the horse and 1 for the rider. And I don't really believe boots of speed stack though, as the Grunt gets a last hit onto that water elemental. Most likely, nope, does not give the Blade Master level 2, but almost gets him there. Double Circlets of Nobility for that Blade Master. That is +4 stats on everything. Very powerful, as the Blade Master now looks to get away. Now, we'll see whether or not the Archmage, what he does with that second pair of boots of speed. He may try and transfer 1 pair to that Mountain King, as we now see the Footman returning the favor, taking down the Gnoll Grunt, but I believe the Blade Master is simply going to steal it, and that Tome as well. So Worker now coming back in very strong positioning. Grunt taking a little bit of damage. Blade Master now trying to chase after a Footman here, as the Archmage is still looking to perhaps poke around on the inside. Are we going to perhaps see a Tavern Hero? No, the Footman does get taken down though. It is not yet at tier 2, so very fast tech by Worker in order to already have his Shadow Hunter nearly trained up and ready to go. Blade Master now looking to clear out this corner of the map here. Footmen are all here. There is a wind walk there, aggroing the creeps mid-wind walk in order to, well, steal a bit of the experience once again. Those footmen taking a lot of damage. Yes, that Blade Master just running amok inside there. The creeps really siding with the Orc for some strange reason, even though he's the one that woke them up. All right. Archmage, footmen now making their way back over, coming back down across. It looks as though a couple of grunts are trying to escape. However, oh, a quick hex onto the blade, or onto the Archmage. No Blade Master around to really deliver the damage, as the Archmage is now heading back home. Mountain King is being trained up. Arcane Sanctum #1 is being constructed. It is not being sped built, and a second Arcane Sanctum is not being trained up either. That means that the number of priests and sorceress are really going to be lacking as we move on into the next stage. Also, a big problem is that the Archmage still does not have level 3. Without level 3, no level 2 water elementals, Mountain King just makes his way out. It looks as though the Boots of Speed were sold. Not quite sure why you would sell such a valuable item. That Mountain King is often lags behind since he is a little bit of a slower unit compared to that Archmage. As we now see, oh, Archmage once again gets hexed and gets turned into a Hermit Crab. Blade Master now chasing after that Archmage. Archmage, Speed Scroll, beautiful, beautiful use of Speed Scroll. Stormbolt, Archmage now off to the races once again, as we now see the Mountain King in a little bit of a hairy situation. All right, one grunt will get taken down. Mountain King somehow able to... That was a beautiful exchange by EmalFan. What looked like near certain death for an Archmage turned into a grunt getting killed. Well, now losing a footman there. That's more carelessness than anything else, as the footman now looks to head over here back to the top right. Archmage now needs to hide. No healing. Arcane Vault, Stormbolt right there. And you can see that the footman is now going to be hiding off to the north. This Archmage hiding, cowering in a corner, hoping, praying beyond hope that he does not get spotted there. One blade, or one hit with the Blade Master is just going to take him out with Windwalk. As you now see the Archmage now heading back over here, there is a priest getting in some heals. The second Arcane Sanctum is now up. Sorceress and priest are being trained, but it may be too little, too late. All right, let's see what's happening next. Blade Master now sitting at level 3, has a potion of greater mana. That will most likely be given to the Shadow Hunter momentarily. Nightcrawler is going to go ahead and get some damage onto that footman as well. There goes another Murloc. Last Murloc, wow, almost gets the killing blow on a footman there, as the Archmage does get to level 3. Level 2 water elementals will be coming into play, as we now see peons being brought over. All right, I see one Spirit Walker and only one Spirit Walker. You normally do not bring peons into the battle unless you have enough Spirit Walkers to try and ensnare them. All right, a beautiful, another telemarketer just trying to call me, most likely going to be causing me some problems, as the Blade Master is still wandering around here. All right, footman getting chased down. Archmage now coming across back over here, as the Mountain King now going to be heading back over here to the top left. That is annoying, as we are clearing out a 5-4-3-3 creep camp. All right, there goes an Ogre. Ogre Magi now going to get taken down off over here. Mountain King going to go ahead and finish off some more units. Forest Troll Trapper. Nope, Dust of Appearance does not reveal the Blade Master, as the Blade Master did already run away. Pure Up the Vitality. Mountain King now looking much stronger than I originally believed. Mountain King, or the human army, just looking stronger than I originally believed. I would say earlier on, Worker had the big advantage, but really strong heads-up play by EmalFan has pretty much narrowed all of that advantage. Let's take a look at the supply count. 50 over 60 compared to 48 over 54, and it looks like they're going to try and clear out this Ogre Lord creep camp. If it is a free clear out, it is pretty much going to be neck and neck. Only Shadow Hunter. No, it's not going to be a free clear out. Blade Master does arrive to the party. There's the Dust of Appearance. Blade Master is revealed. Stormbolt onto a Raider. Raider taking a fair bit of damage. Potion of Invulnerability. Shockwave going straight through the Ogre Lord. Not liking Militia at all. And I was going to say to myself, where did that Tauren Chieftain come from? No Tauren Chieftain. Worker saves his Raider. No, does not. as we now see a little bit of the Thunderclap coming in as well. Blade Master going to be doing a good job clearing out the rest of this creep camp, but the Blade Master does have to be a little bit careful. He does have a potion of full invulnerability, 15 seconds right there. Shadowhunter now looking to back off as the human army should be making its way back over. Why isn't it? That is going to be the key question there. All right, Murloc, 3, 2, 1, creep camp getting cleared up. Blade Master, did he pick up the item? Yes, it is Brilliance Ore, the Pipe of Insight. That Blade Master picking up an additional item to give more mana, and that may be enough to keep those Spirit Walkers from freely, or to keep them freely casting Spirit Link and Disenchant. Also, Shadowhunter is going to be, oh wow, Shadowhunter with Sobi Mask and Brilliance Aura. That is going to be very, very fast mana regeneration, and I do not think that is going to come across very well at all. All right, things definitely back in the driver's seat for Worker. As long as Worker picks and chooses his fights well, he will be fine. The majority of the creep camps have been cleared out. Still an Ogre Magi down over here. There is the backpack upgrade if that sneaky footman wants to pick up anything and run away with it. All right, let's come back across over here. Null Overseer gonna get taken down. Devotion Aura also on the Shadowhunter, as the Shadowhunter just shy of level 4. Footman still wandering around down across over here. No expansions to be found, as we are now teching into Wind Riders. Wind Riders, very, very strong against casters as long as you catch them off guard. You can take a look down over here. Archmage is only sitting at level 3. Mountain King is sitting at level 3 as well. The Brilliance Aura not quite enough, and with so many Spellbreakers and casters, the Spellbreakers cannot hit those Wind Riders, obviously, and the casters with their unarmored armor type take bonus damage from those spears. That is going to be a very big problem, as we see a Slippers of Agility may get picked up. No, doesn't even bother to pick it up, destroys it, thinking to himself, you know what, if I can't have this pair of shoes, no one can. Mountain King reveals himself here. Blade Master, Dust of Appearance. There is that Blade Master. Blade Master hangs a tight corner, but the Wind Riders are down. Blizzard now being teched over Water Elementals. Interesting choice, as a Thunderclap does go down. This is going to be a problem, as we now see Ensnare, and this is pretty much going to be the game, as the Water Elementals and Blizzards are now all gone. Speed Squirrel picking off all the remaining units. There was a Storm Bolt, but that's not going to matter at all. There goes one Raider, but the Speed Squirrel is going to allow for so much chasing. Mountain King is taken out, as Worker takes a 2-1 lead in this best of series. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed game number 3. Tomorrow I will be casting game number 4.